Yeah, hooking up with a guy that you are not interested in.
What it's like is I call it the ozone layer.
The ozone layer.
The ozone layer.
That's kind of brilliant, though.
You literally dissociate.
Yep.
And you just got to tell yourself, like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
It's like a means to an end.
Yes. Yeah. It's just like, I do not want to be here. However, I don't want to be there either.
You also have to pretend that you want to be there, though.
No. And most of the men that I have done things with, they knew what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. The creepy ones, like, kiss my neck. Tell me you love me. No.
No.
That's the ones where you're like, you're making my job extra
I've always
hard.
wondered, what if they're attractive and they come in?
See, that's not real, man.
Like,
because you don't want to do it. Because you don't
like. No, listen. As a stripper,
yeah,
I've had a lot of attractive men as a stripper.
That want to go home with
so
you.
Much.
Okay, that's okay. Okay.
Like, as a prostitute, there's not a whole lot of attractive men that have to pay.
Yeah.
Unless they want to hurt you.
Right, because it's just not hard to. We are now selling merch.
We are now selling merch, right? And it's actually very comfortable and very form-fitting.
You have our quarter zip on.
Quarter zip.
We have that in black and white.
Yeah.
I've got one of our T-shirts on. We've got this in black and white as well. We've got some hoodies. And we've got the Stanley Cups for the ladies. Come on.
Why is it a lady thing, man? Why can't dudes partake?
Because
I don't think
dudes
men care
do
about
partake,
hydration,
but the ladies love the Stanley
much.
Cups.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know why
ladies,
we do. I can't tell you why.
We've even got one of those special grocery store bags.
Oh, we got a reusable.
Wait, what?
Yeah, reusable grocery store bag.
Damn.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'll tell you what, I can't afford a quarter zip of powder, but I can afford a quarter zip of
grocery store bag.
Get a grip.
There you go.
No,
it's the only quarter zip I buy nowadays.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Anyway.
But check it out. Check it out.
Yeah.
It's all on there. We're fully in stock. Holidays are coming up.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah. I don't know who I'm talking to, but do it. Anywho, man, hey Lou.
What's up?
It's good to be back in this chair, man. We're sitting here with a guest, Amber. I knew I was going to do that. Amber
Brunson.
Formerly Brinson, now Rabold.
It's Rabold.
Rabold.
It's fucking Rabold.
Rabold. Okay. Amber Rabold.
I can't roll my R's, so.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, thank you for coming in. We very much appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Again, I'll tell the story. Like, I randomly came across, you have a TikTok channel.
Yes.
Recovery is Fire. Shameless plug. I came across it somehow. I was like, oh, bro, this girl is like, knows how to talk. She's charismatic. Like, I'm entertained. And I'm pretty judgy as far as like what I watch on TikTok. So bravo. So like, yeah, long shotted, and here you are.
Here I am.
Your local is sweet, yeah.
Yeah, I figured like, what are the odds, man?
That's crazy. I know you're like, are you in Ohio? And I was like, that's so weird. Yes.
Bro,
that's awesome. Yeah, it's
like
perfect.
Nobody's from Ohio.
Exactly.
No, yeah, who's from Ohio?
Yeah,
Ohio.
It does anything.
Like you said,
Ohio
a long
ever
shot.
done?
Ohio does suck.
But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. I talked to you like after that for like 20 minutes, right? And I was like, bro, yeah, this girl's got, and just from talking to you before we came in here, like, I got to hear more. You got
I'm here.
A wild ride in recovery already, like with the kids and life coaching, all that good stuff. But how did it all start?
So honestly, I'm kind of like an AA baby. My mom was in AA.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
like so like up until my mom decided she had a problem, it really wasn't a problem. I thought everybody was a lot funner when they drank, honestly. Like as a kid, you know, like I really did. I was just like, I could get away with more, yada yada yada. But I come from 2 alcoholic parents.
Damn.
So you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah, you're literally fucked from Jump Street.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. It's like my worst genetics versus your worst genetics.
Yeah, it's created this ultra like Frankenstein of alcoholism.
Yeah, and I actually this is like the TikTok that actually like put me like, I'm not on the map, but like for just an average Joe.
Yeah.
You know, it was the most likes and like, you know, views I'd ever gotten was I talked about my first core like memory as a child of 2 alcoholic parents, and it was of my father beating the fuck out of my mom and punching her through a glass window because she was trying to leave.
So hang on, your mom's on the other side of the glass window. He goes through the glass window.
We lived on Wayne Avenue in Hilltop.
Okay.
And there's like a door, window. stairs. You know how this, have you ever been in a house on the hilltop? They all got like that little
Like a
staircase
yeah,
right
yeah.
there, and like the
it's
wall.
like right there.
Yep. So he's like punching her through the window because she's trying to leave. And then, of course, you know, there's like arteries and things.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's busted through glass. And he's like screaming at me. And he's like, go get a fucking towel. Like I did something.
Yeah, like it's your fault. He's
and I'm
bleeding
like,
out.
wait, what? What the fuck did I do? Like, so, and I just remember like internalizing that, like this was my fault.
Oh, man.
And like, and that was what I was talking about. That was one of my like first TikToks I've ever made. And I was talking about, was the disease of addiction a choice?
Yeah.
And
Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let's talk about that moment. So that's like a straight out of a horror movie, right? Dad's punching through the window.
Yeah,
Does he
pretty
hit her?
much,
it
yeah.
was kind of normal, man.
Yeah. How
You
old
were
are you?
used to it.
I'm 37.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
back
how old
then?
were you then? Yeah.
Oh, I was 4. I want to say like 4.
Wow.
Because my mom left him
And you were
shortly after that.
used to that kind of behavior at 4 years
Oh,
old.
yeah. Dude, my dad was wild. Like, as a kid, it was normal. So,
Right.
like, my dad would get me from preschool type shit and, like, take us to the drive-thru off of, like, Broad Street.
Yeah.
And I would get a Dr. Pepper, he would get 2 40s, and I'd get a Butterfinger. And, like,
Okay.
we did that every day.
Yeah, yeah.
Until my mom came home from work. Like, that's what it... And then he would get passed out drunk. And then I remember I had this big box of, like, little Bretts, like hair Bretts. And he had, like, a mullet back in the day. This was, like, in the 90s, y'all.
And
So-
you put him in his hair.
I put, like, 200 other motherfuckers in his hair.
Like, why he's passed out?
Because he was drunk.
Damn.
Yeah.
He didn't even feel it. He didn't even know. My mom came home like, what the fuck, Russell? Like, you know.
What'd you do to your mullet?
Yeah, look at your mullet.
And then is mom like a raging?
No,
mean
so
one
my
too?
mom is actually like one of them crybaby drunks.
Oh,
Like,
man.
She functioning?
hell no.
No.
She was not functioning. So that's kind of, my mom ended up leaving him. It's a funny story how she left. She took me and my little brother. His name's Steven. And yeah, Russell was our dad. He had thrown a H3r at her and cut off the tip of her big toe on her left-hand side.
What?
And yeah, and I guess she had like had a pot of chili on the stove. Now, this is what she told me. I was upstairs.
Okay.
I just remember her picking us up and walking the fuck out. I don't know what happened downstairs. But she says that she
So
ended
hatchet
up,
goes to toe.
yeah, and he like threw her into a coffee table. She grabbed the coffee table leg, punched him in the head with it, or knocked him in the head with it, and then dumped the hot chili on him and then grabbed me and Steven and booked it out of there.
While missing the tip of her toe.
Yeah. Well, it went through her shoe. She didn't realize that
Oh,
was until
right,
she
at
like
the
got
time.
home. And
Yeah.
I mean, adrenaline is a crazy thing.
It's- yeah.
So
Holy shit.
yeah,
Man.
And
Damn, I
then,
bet that hot chili was hot as fuck.
Yeah. But old poor
Holy
dad.
shit, I bet that shit burned like a
fucking for real, though, like-
motherfucker.
well, and the thing is like, and that kind of like leads more into my story too. Is like when we left him, we had nothing. And we moved in with my aunt. She lived on Dana in the bottoms.
Okay.
I ended up going to Dana Elementary. And I loved it because, I don't know, tell me if you guys can relate to this. Like, you got one big house, every damn family member you ever had,
Yeah.
you're all on Social Security, welfare, food stamps, and you all, like, every little family has their own bedroom. Is
Okay.
that,
yeah, yeah.
Is that a thing? Do you guys understand
I mean,
that?
I don't know about
I
that.
know,
but
I have an idea of what you're talking
So
about.
that's what it was like.
Okay.
And I loved it when I was a little kid like that because it was like all of my cousins, dude.
All your
You always had somebody to
cousins
play
and
with.
Friends,
Yes,
and
I loved it
everybody
like
was
that.
around, and
Well, my mom was miserable though, and she was heartbroken. So she ended up finding who's my dad now.
Okay.
They've been married for like 25, so for a long
Damn.
time. His name's John. He's a normie, but he's been my dad my whole life. So.
Do you talk to your real dad at all? Your biological
No.
father? No. So after
No.
that day, that was
No,
it?
in fact, I even told him, and look, I'm an addict and alcoholic. I know what it's, I don't know what it's like, but I can imagine, I can empathize or sympathize what it would be like to like have your whole life have passed you by. And you're like 50 something now,
Yeah.
your kids are
Oh,
grown,
yeah.
they have kids, you don't know any of them, you ain't shit, you ain't never done shit. I can sympathize with that.
Yeah.
That very much could have been my story.
right.
But he won't take accountability.
Really?
No.
You just blame it on her?
It's my mom's fault. It's your fault. You never called me. Motherfucker, I was 7.
Jesus
Yeah, what do I know?
Christ.
I only know what mom tells me.
That's tough to listen to too.
Yeah.
Is people bitch and moan and play victim. Playing victim is the
He doesn't
most-
know any better.
It's so
Like, he just really doesn't.
Is he still out there like doing his dad thing?
So he's one of those people that found religion.
Okay.
And he does that. So he stopped the hardcore. He doesn't do crack or like heroin or anything like that anymore.
California sober.
No, I don't even think he smokes weed. I think he just thinks that he can drink like a good boy.
Like a
now.
gentleman.
Yeah.
But he still drinks every
So does he
day.
do like religion alcoholically too? Like he jumps in, he's all in. Like
Yes,
you're going
oh
to
my
hell.
God. And
with-
I know this from my aunt telling me this on my dad's side. I don't know anything. I don't talk to him personally. We had some bad blood. My brother passed away from an overdose. He was 22, and he of course he's 22. He didn't have a when your life insurance. What's the word I'm looking for, you guys? Beneficiary.
Okay.
Okay.
So it went directly to my parents,
Okay.
bio parents.
Oh,
So he got
no.
half. He's in addiction.
Oh,
My mom got
God.
half. She's sober with my dad John.
Was
And they only had half the money to bury him. He wouldn't even help them put a headstone on.
Wow.
So
Did you go to the funeral?
no, he wouldn't allow.
Wow. That's kind of it's a deadbeat move.
Yeah, it's just wild. He's a mess.
Jesus.
But
So what happens when new dad comes in the picture?
so
It's like
I thought
normalize a little bit.
I thought like he was rich. I really thought, and now that I'm an adult, I know we were just like middle class.
Middle class.
But like
right.
when you live in the bottoms,
Yeah.
and like your
Oh,
mom
yeah,
gives you a
yeah.
$20 food stamp to bring back change, so that you can, so she can get
That's
cigarettes
something.
or whatnot, like.
That's
That's-
something.
that's-
Yeah,
yeah.
and now we're going to like, Outback Steakhouse
Oh,
and
man.
Chi-Chi, like,
Yeah,
like we're going to
yeah.
restaurants and shit. Like I was
Whoa.
like, we're rich, okay. And we lived off
We're-
of Maze Road. It was on it's a little road called Acton Road. We moved up north, and I just remember thinking. Now remember I like come from a family where we're like all have a bedroom.
Each part of your family. Yeah. I get
No,
it.
not each part of our family. One family lives in a bedroom.
Oh, one
Like
payment.
my
So it's
cousin Kelly lives with her kids in this.
Anne Frank
Yeah.
style. Everybody
Yeah.
has their own. Yeah. Each
Okay.
family's
Yeah.
got one room.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
Only like Hitler's not coming.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're
You know,
not afraid of murder.
We're just all putting our food stamps and shit together, and like
Okay.
Golly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
But
Gotta do what you gotta do.
it was chaos, and I loved it.
Yeah.
So then
I
you
loved it from the
then
beginning.
he buys you guys a house now. So you're
No,
out
he
of,
owns a house.
Oh, damn.
And my mom and him, I mean, they met at a bar, the Country Jubilee, which is an older bar. I don't
Sounds
know if you-
romantic.
Super romantic.
Great
psycho.
place to pick someone up.
But anyways, and yeah, because my mom likes country music, and so does my dad. But yeah, and the rest is just kind of history. Like we moved in, and he just he's always loved us, treated us just like the rest of them. Then they end up having
Right.
2 more sons together.
Damn. So now
So
you
I'm the
got,
only
went from
girl.
2 to 4, right?
Yeah,
you
so
two,
I had
you
4
and your brother,
brothers
and
with my
then
stepbrother, and I'm
Damn.
the only girl.
damn, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably can fight, right?
Oh, I beat their ass.
Yeah, I bet.
They were all scared of me.
Yeah.
My mom would be like, Amber, tell them to clean their room. You know? So I
Fuck
just-
them up.
Yeah, literally.
What's school like? So you're going to school on the west side?
So I went to school. I went back and forth. So now, mind you, I told you my dad's still my bio dad.
Mm.
And I didn't really ever go back to him, but I would go with his mom.
Okay.
I'd fight with my mom, whether
Run.
it be because of her alcoholism or whatever. My mom, I'm not going to tell her story, but
Yeah.
she had her own demons, whatever. And then I would fight with her, but then I'll go live with my grandma who lived out west. So I went to Hiltonia. I also went to Clinton.
Damn.
I went to Brookhaven. I also went to West.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? I would flip flop. Like I would manipulate. Like, okay, my grandma's broke as shit. I want new shoes, new clothes, new this. I'm gonna go get
Time
along
to
with my
go,
mom
yeah.
for a little bit. All right, my mom's getting on my fucking nerves. I'm gonna go to
going
my
back to
grandma.
grandma's.
Like I was really manipulative as a
And
How long-
was this all before you had a drink and a drug?
Oh hell
You-
no! I was sniffing glue by age of 9.
Oh,
What?
really?
I'm a rubber cement girl.
How do you discover that talent?
A rubber cement girl?
I was. I literally
does that
was.
mean?
It means like as a child, I was taught, I was shown by a cousin that you could get high off of sniffing glue.
As a 9-year-old, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, cool.
Well, what I can tell you about that is I stole every fucking bottle of glue in the art room.
I bet you
Damn.
did.
I did
Fuck yeah.
everything alcohol from right out
How
the
do you
gate.
do it? How do you, you just open
I mean,
it up?
I don't
and-
want to give y'all a fucking go-to.
Why not?
how to
I've
do
just
it.
never done
You
it
wouldn't-
before.
yeah,
I'm not
I
a,
haven't
yeah.
either.
I would close one nostril, put the bottle on. Like you would
Just-
do a line only with a bottle.
really?
Just with the, what's it do to you?
Oh, man, you're like, wah,
Oh,
wah,
so
you
it's like
get wom
nitrous.
wom?
wah, wah, wah.
You get the
Yeah.
the fucking
Yeah, I would be like in the school, like in the stall.
bells
and then
ringing.
my teacher would come and it'd be like boom, 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 boom. It'd be like echoey as hell. Like it
At
was-
9.
Yeah, well,
That's
4th grade.
pretty
I mean, how old
impressive.
are you in 4th
That's
grade? I was
crazy.
in
That's
4th grade,
crazy.
like 9 or 10.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Good for you.
And then
Good for you, girl.
are you getting in trouble at school or anything?
So, I mean, not really. Not at this point. It's fucking elementary school.
Yeah.
I didn't get really in trouble like that. Honestly, the one time I did get in trouble in school, I got caught skipping. I ended up going to an alternative school called Ames, Arts Impact Middle School.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys have
You
heard
just went to a different school.
That was when I went to middle school.
What'd you do? You just said you got caught
I got
skipping?
caught skipping.
And that's what they do is like get you out of the school and send you to another
No,
school?
no, I got caught skipping at Arts Impact. I asked if
Oh.
I could go to Arts Impact because my friend was going there in
Okay.
lieu of going to Clinton because I didn't like Clinton Middle School.
I got you.
And then like on the west side, are you like all, is it like predominantly black or is it like mixed? What's it look
It's
like?
a good mix.
Good mix. So it's not like you're getting fucked with for being the white girl.
No,
or-
but that was like, it was like that at Brookhaven.
Yeah, Brookhaven's rough. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brookhaven, yeah.
I mean, when the school's newsletter is called Da Haven, D-A, not T-H-E, not even.
You might
proper
be in the
English.
hood.
Yeah. And you know what? It wasn't that.
Da
I didn't
Haven.
care about like the race problems or anything like that. You know what bothered me about that fucking school? Is when you got to the street, you still had 4 miles to walk till you got to the building.
Damn.
Was it on Cook?
I don't even.
Holy
what is-
shit.
I'm not kidding. Like I would be like, I finally got to the fucking end of
And
the
then you still got another hike ahead of
Yes.
you.
But I also hated that too because that's where I would get. So like when I got bullied there, and the way I got bullied, it wasn't like a female. You know how normally like females bully other females,
yeah.
like and males bully.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. I was harassed by these 2 boys in the lunch line, like every other day, dude.
What for what? What's their?
I don't even know why you got anything on there. You're bulimic. You're anorexic. Because I was really
what the
scrawny. Why are you worried about my weight?
Yeah, what the
Right?
Like, it was so weird, dude. I think it's just because I was just really thin and I was just a skinny kid, man.
Damn.
I
That's
was just a scrawny
so
ass little
weird.
kid.
Jesus Christ.
Probably all that glue.
What
Yeah.
what side of town, what school when you eventually picked up a drink and a drug, where did it happen at?
So I was in Ames,
You were
Arts
okay.
Impact Middle School.
Okay. And that's
Yeah.
when it first happened.
So my best friend Deidre growing up, she was an identical twin too. Her twin was really good at go to shoe and she was the bad one. But me and her were friends forever, dude, since like elementary school. Anyways, she had moved into these apartments and she had met some boys that lived across the hall and their mom would call us in sick. And we would smoke weed and we would drink with them.
Oh, she had the cool mom.
She's the
Damn.
cool mom,
Yeah.
man. But no, the first time I ever drank though, this was weed. This is when my addiction really picked up. But the first time I ever like drank was there was 2 Budweisers in my dad's fridge. We had like a basement fridge and like an upstairs fridge, you know.
Yep.
And there's 2, and it was me and Deidre. And I was like, "Here, girl, you get one, I get one." I was like, "We gotta down these, so we can fill this." And
Filled with water.
down it with
Oh,
water.
feel
So
it,
we can
feel
feel
it.
it.
So we
Okay.
can feel
I thought you meant
something.
fill the bottle up.
No,
Okay.
no, no,
My
no,
bad.
but yes,
My bad.
right,
My
right.
bad.
Like, why is my vodka frozen?
It's
Yeah.
fucking, yeah.
So, anyway, so I met, and she drank it a few times, and she drank about half of it, and she's like, "Yeah, this is just, I feel bloated, and I don't like how I feel." And I was like, "Give it to me."
Yeah, I'll finish it.
Let me
Yeah, give it
finish
to
it real
me.
quick,
Let me
yeah.
get that. Yeah. let me
How
get
old
that.
were you then?
With the drinking, I would say like 11,
Jeez, bro.
maybe like 11. I was smoking cigarettes by then. Like, I was bad.
Smoking weed by then. By 11.
But I wasn't smoking weed every day. That was
Right.
when I was around people. I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking kid.
You're a kid.
You're-
You're a little
But-
Fucking
child.
11-year-old.
So whatever's
Yeah.
available, man, you know.
It's hard
but-
to find, a little tougher to find when you're a child.
Yes, it's like, you know. But speaking of that, that's why I always gravitated towards the older crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I would be fucking 12 hanging out with 21-year-olds
Yep.
type shit.
Jeez, bro.
You know, and I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but like, and
I
then
mean, it
as,
makes perfect sense.
well, yeah, and as a female too, like there's enough creepy men out there to get what you need.
Oh yeah,
As
for
like a
sure.
teenage
Yeah, you
girl.
just bat your
100%.
eyelashes at an
Oh
older
yeah.
guy.
Oh, you're 26. Well, I'm
Cool.
14.
Hey, we should hang.
Oh, God.
You're mature for your age.
Yeah,
That's what you'd always get.
that's
You're-
such a creep bag
That's
thing
such
to
a
say.
fucking creepy
Oh,
vibe.
that just
You're
cringes
mature
me
for
inside.
your age.
Wow, you don't act 12.
Well, you're not. Ew.
But that's weird,
That's
right?
it. That's
Yeah.
the one. You hit the fucking.
Yeah, you don't
spot
act
with
like you're
that
12
one.
years old. Jesus Christ,
You're not-
man.
You're
That's
not acting
disgusting.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So you love the alcohol right away.
Yes, yes, I did.
Did you start to find your connections and your
Um,
ways to
so my
get what you
cousin-
wanted?
so I didn't mention this to you guys yet, but we lived in Valley View at the time, and this is my mom, my dad, my brothers, my siblings, whatever.
Valley View's nice. It's nice and quiet and whatever, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I. This was when I was in high school, and my mom was like, you know what? I want to move back up north. Let's start over because we still own the house up there when we were kids. So they did. And my mom told me, we lived there for a few months. We started our new schools back up, and this is how I remember it anyways. Now, I could be missing some pieces. My mom might tell you different. But I remember that she had come to me and told me, I'm leaving your father. I love you.
This is your new dad, the second
Yes,
dad?
but he raised me, so I
Okay.
call him dad and everything.
Okay.
So
So she's leaving him.
yes, she's like, I'm leaving him. Amber, you're the oldest. I want you to get the kids off to school for the rest of the week. I'm going to get us an apartment. I helped her pick out furniture. I helped her pick out this place. It's on Whitethorn, the hilltop.
Holy shit.
And she just never comes back
Wow.
for 2 years.
Wow. She was really having a hard
So
time.
wait, you just stayed at the spot at Valley View?
No, we moved back up north from
So you're
Valley
in
View.
the
So you
house alone.
You did move back up north to
Yes.
Valley View.
No, I didn't live alone. My stepdad was there.
He was still there. Okay.
Yes.
But
Okay.
your mom just fucking left.
Well, I don't think she meant it like that. I think her addiction just really got the best of her. And that's where she kind of hit her bottom.
Right.
And while she was going through that, I really picked the momentum up because I felt abandoned. I
Yeah.
felt I couldn't even leave. I remember one time I left, I had a boyfriend, he had a car, he took us to go get some cheeseburgers from McDonald's. And my dad happened to come home early that day and was like, oh my God, you can't leave your little brother in charge. He's like 11 or 12. Like, oh my God, Amber. And I'm like, okay.
Bro, that's a lot of shit to put on a
Yeah, I was
14-year-old
like,
you.
okay, are you sure I should be in charge? Because obviously I don't make
I
good
make bad
You
decisions.
just
Yeah.
went to get some
not making-
burgers, all you
Yeah,
thought.
well,
Yeah.
and the way I see it was I was very angry. Why do you get to go party and have fun and I'm sitting here with all your kids?
And you're supposed to be
The
like,
fuck?
You're the fucking.
I was so angry. And like me and my mom are in such a good place now. But I held on to that for a really long time. I felt entitled. She owed me.
oh yeah.
You took my childhood. You fucking owe me.
What was her explanation eventually?
I mean, she's made amends. She didn't. I mean, what is the explanation for any of us?
why?
I mean, was she just out doing her?
What was,
My mom
running-
was a coke freak.
Just
Okay, so
ripping
she's
and
out there
running?
doing
Coke,
okay.
pills.
And that's probably a lot
Exactly,
easier to
yeah,
understand as
exactly.
an addict
And
too.
and she had left my dad, and my dad was heart sick, so he's like chasing her around, like.
Trying
I'm gonna
to
go
fix
talk to your
it.
mom.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
drop some money off to your mom.
Oh,
your mom,
God.
that's just like your mom. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Brother.
Jesus.
What are you doing in high school? You
So I
doing
really
all right?
didn't do a lot of high school, man.
Because you're momming.
Yeah, and then I actually just got this, I got this bright idea about like I'll just get my GED. But that comes later. Okay, so then. No, wait, I messed up. We lived up north, and then we moved to Valley View when my mom got sober. That's why the Valley View thing came, but we ended up moving down there from up north. I apologize.
Okay.
But that's when I went to West. That's when I dropped out.
What grade? Junior, sophomore, junior?
I want to say I was 15 or 16, so probably sophomore.
Who co-signed that? Because you have to have somebody sign off on that, right?
Well, my mom did, and I think it's because I kept running away. She was going to get truancy charges and
So
shit.
she
And she's like,
figured
I'm tired of your ass.
less of a
Like, you want
headache.
to run away, bitch? Bye.
Yeah, see ya.
You know
Good
what I
luck.
mean? And that's pretty much what she did, And she was newly sober, and my mom had smoked weed with me a few times. Like, she was like the cool mom for a while there. And I think she just had realized like she had created a monster, and there was just, she couldn't fix me at that point. And she just had to focus on herself. And I think that's what happened.
Golly, what do you do then? Like,
It's
what's your
tough.
life look like then?
So I told you I love me a creep.
Yeah.
I'm a teenage girl that wants her. little
Found an
creepy
older
dude.
man.
Yeah, exactly. He was 26. He was creepy.
Oh God.
You're what, 16,
I was
15?
15 or 16?
And
We'll
he-
call
okay.
it 16.
Yeah, let's just say 16.
We'll call it 16.
And then, where do you meet this fella?
I met him through a friend. Yeah, and I knew immediately I had gotten in too deep because I had only slept with one boy at that time, and that was my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I want to come over and hang out. So I snuck him into my mom's house. And I'm thinking, like, we're going to fucking watch TV, play some CDs, man.
Yeah.
No, he immediately gets to business. And I'm like,
He goes strong.
Yeah, and so,
Whoa.
in that moment, I realized I got him. He's going to do whatever the fuck I say now. And I don't know where that came from, but like this control and this manipulation and using sex as a tool would come into play in so many areas in my life
Yeah.
later on.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's that man's fault. Or shit, maybe I am. I don't fucking know.
I mean, kind of is his fault though.
But
he's a adult male.
Well, yes, but I also think that like it was just as elusive as like the drugs and alcohol, like having as a female.
It's fucked up regardless.
What,
there's
what-
no way you can
yeah.
cut it where it's not.
What was it you're trying to get from this guy?
Weed,
Okay.
pills, alcohol,
Money,
and I
anything.
also it was a place to go and get away from my mom.
Okay.
You get whatever the fuck you want from
Oh,
him.
he would hide me. He would come pick me up
Yeah,
down the road.
you were exactly right. He is now yours.
Yes.
Period.
Yes. Well, and I had gotten to this point too where I wanted to be emancipated, and I think I really just feel like my mom just didn't know what to do with me, man. I really do. Yeah. Cause and at first a few times she would go look for me, call the cops, do what the normal person should do.
Yeah.
And then after a while she's just gonna leave in 2 days anyway.
Yeah, and then she'll be back eventually.
Yeah,
and,
she'll be back. And it didn't take long. He started whooping my ass.
The guy did.
And then the fucking cops. So we lived on Hilton in the hilltop, or like off of Murray Hill.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
where that area is out west?
Kind of, yeah.
Like by Broad Street, where like Waffle House and shit is. Them little shitty apartments back
Yep.
there.
Yep.
That's where my first apartment was. Yeah, so we live back there, and it's like a township or some type of shit. So there's just sheriffs out there. There's no like local PD. It's sheriffs. And they're like, you're a fucking kid. Go home. Why are you letting this grown man beat your ass? Get in my car. They take me to my mom's. My mom's like, Amber, you got a problem. I think you need to go to these AA meetings. So I've been going to these meetings, and I'm going to take you to some meetings.
Oh.
And I go there, and it's a desert island club. You guys know
Oh
what that
yeah,
is?
I know Desert Island.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
like all these old motherfuckers. And
Mhm.
they're like, hi. You know, and I'm just like,
Yeah, what a
What did you
first-
bring
what,
me to,
I'm like,
Mom?
what
What a
the
first meeting to go to.
yes.
My God.
Well, back to be, it used to be in the basement, man.
Really?
Yeah, now it burned down.
Yeah, now it's like a whole
yeah.
different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is when my mom got sober, man.
Man. Now
So-
she's pushing AA.
But
on you.
I'm thinking old Desert Island Club, and you're walking in there like, what the fuck?
Oh man, they have some characters. Listen,
That's
Yes.
an understatement.
but my mom, yeah, she would drag me there, and she's like, I know you're one of us, and I'm like, no, the fuck
I
I'm not.
am not one of you. Trust me.
I was like, well, even if I am, when I'm fucking old and 30, I'll get sober too. Because I'm fucking 15, 16 years old.
Yeah, right.
You old motherfucker.
What does your habit look like though? Are you drinking every day?
So at this point, when I move in with his name was Will. When I move in with Will, oh, fucked up story about what happened to Will. But anyways, when I move in with Will, we start selling ecstasy and cocaine.
Okay.
So now I'm doing,
You're
now
good.
I'm doing, but to be honest with you, that was still not a problem for me. I'm a fucking drunk, man. Like drunk. I love
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah.
So like everybody else is like blowing down the cocaine, and I like cocaine. And
Well,
crack's my
it
favorite.
also can keep you can drink longer when you fucking do it
Yeah,
as well.
but man, like I just love to drink, man. I just loved it. I loved it so much. That burning, that vibe, that dancing, that sexy, like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
cool
yeah.
feeling that
Yeah.
you get. That like you're 10 feet tall. I
Yeah.
love that. But yeah, that's what my habit looked like. It looked like selling ecstasy, 10 packs, 100, jars, whatever that was for whoever, and then doing coke and Adderall a lot. I loved Adderall.
Damn.
I've always been a little speed freak. So my little brothers are all fucking ADD, and they hate Adderall.
Oh, so that's
They want to eat. They don't like the way they feel on
Yeah,
Adderall.
right.
that's a fucking
So I'm
come
like,
up for
hey,
you.
bro, I got this fucking
Right.
quarter. Give me all your Adderall. I
All
would
of
just
it.
give them some weed, man.
And
they
they,
would
they'd be
trade
all
me.
over that.
Yeah.
That sounds like
And
a
they're like,
sweet
that's my
trade.
cool older sister. She got her own apartment, man. She's so
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Jesus
Good trade.
Christ.
Super good trade.
How long
They
do you
got me.
how long do you last with this guy, Will?
To be honest with you, a long ass time, man. I wrote it out, and I did. I really did. And the guy that I met after took me on the wildest ride of my life. This is when shit got.
How long did you
bad.
stay with him?
I want to say 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
Man.
So,
So
till you're
I
adult.
think until
So
I
you're-
grew the fuck up,
Till you
Wow.
grew
and then he
up,
moved on to the
basically.
next.
Damn.
Yeah, it just seems like
See, that's so
he,
creepy.
kind of like Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get older and they keep
They
staying the same age.
age,
That
yeah.
was him, bro.
Wow.
Homie, he's so fucking ugly and look nothing like Matthew McConaughey.
Wow. Nothing like him.
Nothing like Matthew McConaughey.
How's the next one? How do you guys break up?
So, weird story. this is where my bio dad comes into play. He starts dating a woman. This woman is sending us all to Florida. We're doctor shopping.
Oh.
I'm not old enough to doctor shop. I can't get, a script, but I can drive. I got a license.
Yeah.
So, that's a rare condition.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Amongst a bunch of pillheads.
Fuck
Yeah.
Oh, you got a
Fuck
license,
yeah.
girl? You
Damn.
legit, right? So,
Yeah.
I'm down here, and he starts going for them. I'm introduced to her through my dad, because I talk to my dad now because I buy pills from him. Because now by this time I'm on 30s.
Okay.
And this is back when 30s were $12 a piece, man.
Got the good old
Miss
days.
The good old days.
I had this
much
naive
fun.
idea that dad's just trying to make amends. So he's like, yeah, we're gonna take a family trip to Florida and have a little vacation.
Tampa.
Yeah,
This is
not
Elephant
it at
Man.
all. Not it at all.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so that's kind of, but in the midst of meeting this woman was seeing my father, and then my father, he's just a fall down drunk and a woman abuser. So she ended up leaving him, but she picked up this new cat named Sean.
Okay.
Now, mind you, and this is kind of like an inside joke for me, my friends, and my husband, but everybody that I've ever been with is dead. My husband is the only living ex.
You're like the
If we were
Black
to break
Widow.
up. Yes, but not deliberately. They're all just fucking junkies, man. And we don't live long.
So Will overdosed, I take it?
Oh, no. Will was murdered. Sean overdosed.
Jesus.
Will was murdered.
Dude, remind me to tell you about that because it's fucking wild.
Okay.
So
Do you want to tell it now?
Yeah, you tell me.
Yeah, okay, fuck it. I'll tell you now because it's way more interesting. So, and this is, I don't mean any disrespect for him, but the way that it hit me, I'm just going to tell my side of what happened. I am 5 years sober. I have old friends, a few of them still on my Facebook, but I don't really talk or chit chat with any of them. I randomly get all of my old using buddies hitting me up at once. What was Will's maiden or mother's name? Do you know? We're trying to get a hold of Alicia. Will's dead. We can't get his body released. And I know that how you feel about him, and I hate to bother you, but he deserves to have his body. He deserves to be laid to rest. And I'm like, I can do that. Okay, so I give him the information that I have. It's been 18 million years, and and I have my issues with his abuse and the creepiness of it all. But anyway, so I give him what I know, and one of my friends is like, yeah, girl, so what ended up happening to him? They wouldn't release the body because he has no living relatives. His mother had committed suicide when he was younger, and his father had passed away.
Damn.
He's an only child. So super weird. So anyways, I guess what had happened was when I left him, we were doing 30s. That went to heroin. That went to crack. That went to meth. Okay. So I guess he's living in some kind of camp. This is all what I heard and what I've read in articles in the newspaper. He's living in some kind of camp. He had gotten into a fight with a fellow camper, like intense.
I love the classiness of this.
Yes.
A camper.
A fellow
A fellow camper.
Yes.
Yep.
So, and I guess they had stolen something from him, and he stood up for himself. And I guess it didn't go well. They beat him.
And
They shot him. They cut him up. They buried him.
Whoa.
damn, they cut him up in
Then when they
pieces.
realized they were going to get caught, they had buried him. They burned him.
Whoa. Can I ask you a weird question?
Sure.
In some sick way, I know for me it would make me feel like vindicated, or like you feel justice after that. Like it's fucked up, I know, but like I'd be
To
like,
be honest with you, I think what comes around goes around, but I don't think that anybody deserves that.
no, nobody, yeah, but
Absolutely, unequivocally
That
not.
doesn't fit the crime.
No, and I don't think that he was doing things. I don't think he was all there to begin with.
yeah,
It'd be different if like he's not Epstein, okay?
yeah.
He's not
Right,
like some
right,
balling out,
right,
had all this
right.
education type of guy. He's just some dude from the bottoms, man.
Doing the best. With
Yeah,
what he
he
had.
just like, you know what I mean? I think he had some issues, man, but he didn't deserve that.
Good for you, because that'd be a spiteful little fucker, and like, well, he had what he had coming.
And to be fair, he gave me exactly what I was looking for. He gave me the alcohol.
That
He
is
gave
true,
me
yeah.
a roof because
Yeah.
everything was in his name. I'm fucking 15, 16 years old. I can't get a car in my name and shit.
Yeah,
He gave me what I wanted. It was
Right.
a trade-off, and I knew
Yeah.
that. Was it right? Was he a creep? Sure.
yeah, but like, yeah, you had your part.
Oh, I damn sure
Yeah.
played my part.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I can recognize that type of shit today.
And Sean, you
So
said.
Sean,
the
that's what I
next.
was talking about. Okay, now Whew, reel her back in.
Yep.
So we went on a little adventure there, didn't we?
We did.
So Sean, the thing about Sean is it was love at first sight. I hate to say that, but I told you I'm the only one that got licensed. So he's like, hey man, I'll give you like $400 to take me to these stores. $400
It's a lot of money.
to run you to Family Dollar? Well, I find out like he's trying to fuck. He's trying to fuck, dude. And at this time, I'm of age. At this point, I'm not a little kid
So
anymore.
hold on. What's the? Why is he giving you $400
To drive him around for the day.
Is he going
Oh,
looting
to
or?
drive.
Yeah, I didn't know
boosting?
that, but
Okay,
yes,
but
that's
that's what he was
exactly.
playing.
He had an
Okay.
aluminum foil pocket.
Okay.
He had a big ass coat, and he had a foil.
He was.
He's a
boosting.
pro.
Yeah,
He was
He's a pro.
true
Oh, he was a
pro.
wild card, man.
Okay.
He was so weird and crazy.
And what is it about
$400 for a
girl,
day is so
um,
much money.
just
back
seems like-
in the day when
Yeah,
30s were $12?
That's insane. That's insane.
Yes.
What is it that you're attracted to in this guy?
So
Because he's dangerous.
He's a good looker.
Okay.
He's good looking. He had big blue eyes, and he told me he shot himself.
And then you're like,
That's wild,
sold, honey.
But I was like, oh my god,
He's so
somebody's
vulnerable.
sadder than me.
But
I'm
that's
such a
also
deep
kind
soul.
of hot too.
That's
and-
super hot. He's like,
yeah.
feel the bullet, and he grabs my hand. I'm like,
Feel the
"Ah."
bullet.
Yeah, yeah.
What a pickup move.
Like you're toxic.
Yep.
Like,
Get over
God,
here.
you're so vulnerable. I love you.
I love him. Yeah.
Okay, so you
Wow,
go
what we do.
boosting, and then
So we go boosting. In fact, to be funny, that $400 he gave me, I was about to go in there and buy $70 worth of fucking hygiene shit, like like shampoo and shit, from, like Family Dollar.
Yeah.
Because they got the same shit as everywhere else, just
Yeah.
a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
He's like, don't fucking buy that. He's like, give me 30 back, and I'll get you whatever the fuck you want.
He's genius, man.
I was like, oh. He looked like the fucking Hamburglar though. He got this giant ass
fucking
fucking
overcoat.
black leather coat.
Yep.
And the motherfucker's tall and scary anyway. So it's like, even if somebody did catch him, I doubt they'd say shit.
Right.
They're not gonna stop him at the
You're
door.
not gonna
No.
try and stop them unless they know. Unless it's
I
like
mean,
you get caught.
Dude, I was just discussing this with my husband on the way over here because he was friends with Sean too. We used to all get high together at another point in life. He told me that loss prevention had come up in Lowe's or Home Depot, and they were stealing a bunch of like tools, like drills and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess loss prevention came up to Sean, and he literally grabbed the motherfucker up by like the Terminator and
Damn.
just pushed him back. I'm like, what?
Like, yeah, there you go, bro. You can have it. It's yours.
Did the dude just stop?
No, the dude was shook. The dude was on the fucking ground.
Yeah, what would you do? I wouldn't fuck with. I'd like take
Well,
it,
but
bro.
at that point, he's committed a felonious assault.
He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he's
Dude, I'm telling you,
one-track
Sean
mind.
does not. This motherfucker beat my fucking brains in and fucking kicked my fucking ribs in with fucking steel toe
Jesus
boots. He didn't give a fuck
Christ.
about nothing. He was on bath salts.
Oh yeah,
He did not give a fuck.
That makes
he's
sense,
A nut.
then.
He's a nut. Yeah.
So when does the relationship start to like the true colors come out? Like,
So the true color. So I got drunk.
yeah,
That's how it usually starts. And I come on to him. I literally walked upstairs naked and was like, I know you want me.
damn.
I don't give a fuck. That's how I was when I was drunk.
How long had you known him for? Since
I don't know, maybe a week.
Damn.
Oh, and another thing is, I didn't tell you
just
guys
came
this, but I
upstairs
was
naked,
obsessed.
like ready to go.
Yeah. I was obsessed with Jimi Hendrix as a kid.
Okay.
And Jimi Hendrix was like, idolized him, man. He would like soak his fucking, his shit, his rag and
yeah,
whatever, and
yeah.
like heroin and be fucked up on stage. And, like,
I
so I've
didn't do
always
that.
wanted to be a heroin
Right.
addict. I never had the right people around me that
We
would have
didn't
judged
dream
me.
big.
But
girl.
now,
That's wild, right? But now
You got
my audience
Sean.
has changed. My community is
Yeah.
different. We're all hooked on these 30s and shit. And like, but he said he was on Suboxone. He said, I just got out of rehab. I'm on Suboxone. And I said, that's for heroin. You can give me some heroin. Will you give me some heroin? Like I said it like that. And like, he was like, I don't think you want to. And it was like, oh, he's looking out for me.
Yeah, he's such
You don't
a
want to
good
do
guy.
that, girl. Here, let's get a rig. Like, and that's what it was.
So they didn't put up much of a fight.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
That's
Especially-
a pretty, and like you
course
go
not.
straight to shooting.
Oh yeah, well I didn't even know you could do it other ways.
Okay, so this is what you've seen in the movies or whatever. so you're like,
Literally,
that's how I have to do it.
literally, right? So I didn't know you could mud puddle it and all this other weird shit.
That's insane. You realize that, right? So like go
most
straight
people
to the
do
rig.
not go straight to the rig.
Well, to be honest with you, it's because I had my ghetto tour guide. Fucking Sean
well, that's
Collier.
true.
Yeah, that's true.
He's
She
like,
exactly
he
how
told
to
me that
do
too.
it.
He was like, he told me you could smoke it. He never mentioned
You're just
snorting
wasting your
You're
time. if you
wasting
do it
it.
that way,
Exactly. He
yeah.
was like, you might as well main roll
He's just a
it.
really
Yeah.
good
Just
salesman.
Like, why are you
shoot it.
doing this?
Just fucking
Like, don't
shoot
waste
it.
it. Yeah.
Did he do it for you?
I think he wanted me to fall in love with it, and
Probably.
him.
Yeah, of course.
He gets the power that way.
Well, he ended up being my pimp. He ended up being the guy that got me out stripping,
my
dancing, and
Jesus,
doing
girl, that
everything.
took.
This was it ended up being one of the most toxic relationships of my life.
Do you love the heroin immediately?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I've met.
Have
a
you ever
person
met
that-
somebody that didn't
No,
love
I
heroin?
didn't like.
No.
You don't like.
Have you ever
pure
done a shot of
ecstasy?
heroin?
People say like they'll do like a 30 and they'll get sick, but they like the feeling, and so they'll come back and keep it and do it again and be like, oh, and then they love it. But most
Yeah.
people
I
love it.
love
right
it.
Oh, you
away.
mean like where they vomit?
Yeah,
type of shit,
yeah,
like it makes you
nauseous,
sick?
get nauseous.
No.
That's how I wasn't that way either.
I felt it. I felt warmth
I
from
felt
my
great.
I feel like it's like a
Toes
warm
to
hug
the
from the
head.
gods, man.
Yes, literally. And I just,
And then so you, all right, now is he doing the heroin too?
oh yeah, he's
Good.
full blown relapse. I
Yeah,
don't
he
think he
didn't-
ever wanted to
he
be
didn't
sober. I
fucking
mean,
I don't
fight
think he was
for
on
that.
subs, to begin with,
Yeah.
probably.
And then when's that start to like just turn into a shithole?
so it starts out like we're crazy in love.
Okay.
Like we're crazy in love. Like we're that we're like that slow couple that is just like everybody's like, yeah,
What
there's
the-
something wrong with that.
Yeah,
like,
something with those
like
two.
they're slow. Like why are they doing this? Like because they're just I'm just like I'm like literally my mom even told me one time when I was drunk, this is embarrassing. She was like that I said this. I was blackout drunk. Amber plus Sean equals love. And I was like, I fucking said that. She's like, Amber plus Sean.
What?
So good.
What?
I was drunk, man.
I'm
Don't
surprised you
judge
didn't
me.
carve it into a tree.
I know,
Yeah.
literally. Like,
Holy
okay, yes.
shit.
But okay, so that's kind of how we were.
Okay. Super
And then-
codependent.
And it don't take you long to get broke,
No.
to break down and be poor. So, and it started out kind of simple. Like, he had a friend named Craigo, and
I wonder if that's our Craigo.
Bet it is.
That's
is
weird.
he from the South Side?
Yeah. Dave?
Do you still work
Is his
at
name
a
Dave?
strip club?
I don't remember.
Yeah, he was a bouncer.
Yeah.
Yes! Oh my God.
Wow.
He used to spray perfume on the back of the toilet so we couldn't do our 30s.
Oh, that's a dick move.
It'd
I'd,
burn
I'd
our
still
nose
go.
out.
First name?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
It's
But
gotta
you
be
know
our-
Krigo's last name?
Oh, no, man. I just know that
It's
he
got to
was
be
a-
the same.
He
How
was a
many
bouncer.
Kriegos
You said,
are there?
you said Krigo, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's definitely.
Well,
And
yeah,
he's
we've
a
had
bigger
him in here.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fucking
Big
dude.
guy.
What
Yeah.
is that? House of Babes. That was, I worked there one fucking day.
How do you get talked into that? Like, how does that become like the best?
Sean.
idea? Okay,
Yeah.
he's like, you know what? Easy money.
Sean.
Go strip.
He was like, I think you'll like this. It's really fun. You'll get the drink. People will be nice to you. And we'll just take the money. And he's like, baby, I know. I trust you. I know you would never do that. Like, it's like, so, there's all types of different pimps.
So
There's like
weird.
gorilla pimps,
Yeah,
boyfriend
yeah.
pimps, tennis shoe pimps, whatever the fuck you want to say. He's definitely like giving. And he ended up pimping other girls later too. That I.
What's
yeah.
your so you go to the strip club, right? Do you have a tryout or an audition?
Oh, I mean, it really wasn't.
It's just like they look at
hard.
you like.
I mean, you
cool.
don't
You
really.
got-
I mean, you
you got
dance
some
for maybe
tits, you
10
dance
minutes the
for a
whole night.
second.
The rest of it is the gift of gab,
The
man.
gift of gab,
Run
yeah.
your fucking run your little game on people. Get your free drinks.
Right.
Take them to the back. That kind of vibe.
Are you? Is it full nude or just topless? What's
No,
the,
it's just no. Any place that sells alcohol cannot be nude. In the state
not
of
even
Ohio.
top.
No,
nude?
BYOB places are fully nude because
Okay.
they're not. They don't have a liquor license.
That sounds sketchy. It's like
Private
It is
you're
sketchy.
you're bringing
private
your
dancers,
own.
BYOB, right?
Bring your own beer, then that's
Yeah,
like,
and that sounds scary.
Yeah,
like
that sounds
y'all are
like-
drunker than
Yeah.
ever because you're not really paying full price
Yeah.
for everything.
So what do you wear? Are you wearing pasties or you just wear like a outfit?
It is pasties, but it's not pasties. It's actually like skin colored tape,
Okay, so
and
okay,
you just cut little circles and put them over your nose.
okay.
So, anyways, but yeah. So, but the reason why I trusted it and went with it is because Krigo was the bouncer.
So you already had.
He's gonna look out for me.
Yeah.
He's gonna watch out for me.
That was your-
First night I'm fucking there. Some dude literally tries to pull my panties down and try to like
go
get
for-
inside of
yeah,
me.
Yeah,
not with
With
his
his
penis,
hands?
but with his hands and things. And it was just fucked up, dude. And I was like, fuck that. But I loved stripping.
yeah.
From that point forward, I was like, I'm not dancing there. Dirty, nasty ass
Yeah.
South Side club. I'm from the West Side.
Where'd you
Yeah,
go?
yeah.
Where everything's worse. No, but anyways, I was like, so I'm like, I'm going to go to a better club. So I've danced at Columbus Gold. Now, mind you, these places have all changed their names. I'm
Right.
fucking 37,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
But I danced at like all these clubs. And once you're not the new girl anymore and you're not, it's just not really, you either have like some kind of special skill set. Some people it's blowjobs.
Yeah.
Some people it's you can really fucking dance. Some people it's the gift of gab. And then, and then sometimes you're just not the new girl anymore. And like me, you don't have like a specific skill set other than like running game.
Yeah.
So I would just go bounce around from club to club.
What's your stripper name?
Dude, what wasn't my stripper
Did
name?
like Cinnamon, like that kind of stripper
No,
name?
so I went through all the Kardashians.
Oh God.
I was Courtney, Chloe, Kendall. I was all them hoes.
Damn.
I was all
It's a
of
good
them.
fit. Good fit.
Yeah.
Did,
Except for listen though, this is what blew my mind. Okay, people don't believe you when you tell them your name as a stripper. I could tell them right now, my name's Amber Joanne Brinson, and they'll be like, sure. They don't believe you anyway.
Okay.
Amber's a fucking stripper name anyway.
So you tell them anything.
And they would be like, Chloe, to the stage. And I would be like, oh my God, drinking. I'm like, who the fuck's Chloe?
Yeah, Chloe, you're late.
Chloe, to the stage. And I'm just still like, so I just went with my real name. Dude.
Gone. Okay, that way you know.
I ended up
like,
being Amber for a long time until I went to this
Really?
other club. Coincidentally, there was already an Amber, and it was the club owner's wife.
yeah,
Can't be
really.
Amber
Which
there.
was, what's that place on Cleveland Avenue? They shut it down.
Platinum Fox? Or no, Platinum? No.
No, it's a
man.
nice one.
I'm not a strip
Sirens.
club guy.
Sirens, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, his wife was named Amber, and she
Damn.
worked there.
It's still open.
It shut down.
Probably different
Yeah, I think
ownership,
it's a different owners.
It's
In
like
fact, my
nicer
husband was
now.
going to do their roof.
Oh.
That's how I know.
Small
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Small world.
Did so you're just a full blown junkie at this point? stripping
Fuck
too?
yeah.
Yeah. Are you one of those strippers that has like the track marks? Or?
Oh, dude, I'm doing everything.
Did you say your husband was going to do their roof?
At Sirens.
Who's your husband work for?
Imperial. He owns
Imperial
he owns it with
Roofing.
Sai. That's what I
Okay.
was talking about. Sai.
Okay.
But yeah. So I'm just and dude, I did some wild shit with him. I was convinced he was gonna kill me one night. Like we're doing bath salts. He's telling people he thinks I'm right. And this is Sean. He thinks that I'm writing letters to other men on his back.
On his back.
On his back. He's taking off his shirt like, what'd she write on there? What's it say? And then everybody's like,
What's it benefit you if you were writing letters? Like
he
how are they
thinks I'm
men gonna
writing
read
notes on toilet paper and putting in the trash for men to read. He's fucked.
Oh my god.
So
He
he's
needs to
gone.
clean his fucking loop. He's fucked up, man. He's on meth and fucking bath salts, meth, crack, heroin,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
any
yeah,
fucking thing
sure.
else we could get our hands on.
Blasted.
So he's just completely mentally.
Gone.
Oh, dude, I remember one time I didn't have a spoon and I had a bag of salts. And back in the day, it was called Heavenly Soak and it was like in a little foil package. I don't know if you guys ever did bath salts.
Never did bath salts.
But I didn't have any fucking like spoon. So I literally just took my shot and put it in the bag. No measurements. Not that a spoon is a measurement.
Yeah.
But you know, we eyeball
Right,
something.
yeah.
We know.
No,
yeah.
I just put it in there, drew it up, shot it, and I threw my fucking needle like a dart, and my eyes went ping, and I immediately got on the ground. I don't know why. I got on the ground like, oh my god, they're fucking coming. And then there was literally just somebody pulling out the fucking driveway, and their
So
brake
going
lights,
about their normal
their
life.
brake lights were red, and in the window I saw a red light. I was like, oh my god, they're right
This is it. This is it. They're taking me.
Instant tweak mode.
Oh my god, dude! I still to this day I've never been that.
What's surprising because you don't look like the tweaking type.
Oh my
Like,
God, I love
heroin. I can say okay, I can believe that.
No,
But like,
I get that though. I understand that because I went through and here's the thing: they've all been my drug of choice at some point.
Yeah.
Different phases.
Yeah.
You know, I had my little rap phase. I had my little emo phase. I had my little, and you know, whatever drug suited me for that phase.
Yeah.
You know, I think heroin was really my emo phase, and like rap was like the cocaine
the
phase.
fast,
and,
yeah.
yeah, like you know what I mean. Like I want to be like Scarface type vibe, and like it's all just suited me. And somehow I landed on crack, and I fell in love, and that's just what I bought. That's what I'm gonna spend my money on.
That blew my
Crack
mind
and
too.
alcohol. I
That you
love
love
it.
cocaine or crack cocaine.
Oh yeah, I was like, me and my friend used to joke that we wish that like Colgate would come out with like a crack flavored toothpaste, man, because like it just tastes so good.
Oh,
like
yeah.
yeah,
Like,
we were
freshly
like,
burnt. Sure.
Ugh.
no, that's to clean your pipe.
That's it's
Clean your
change the
pipe.
out. Where's the
God.
stripping go? Like, do you?
Oh, the stripping turns to prostitution really quick.
Okay, and then like how's that coming?
And this is Sean still doing this.
Sometimes he would set me up, and then sometimes I would just tell him like, hey,
Go-
this guy
go
from the
behind
bar
his
wants to
back.
come home. Do you care if I go home with him
Oh.
for an hour? And he's like, no. How much are you getting? Okay, make sure you bring it home. Okay, don't spend any until you get here.
What is the going rate? Like,
It just depends on if I look like if he looks like a mark or not.
okay,
If
Yeah.
he literally now when I'm dancing, I'm still making a lot of money because I'm still decent looking. I'm
Yeah.
still young.
Yeah.
You know, I'm real skinny. but I'm still going to the tanning bed. I'm still getting my nails done. I still have money
got
to
to,
like make
yeah.
it
Keeping
look.
up on the
Yeah.
appearance's sake.
You
and
got
everything.
I'm
to.
scrawny as
got
fuck.
to.
Yeah.
But some dudes are into that.
Yeah.
Some dudes like thin, really thin women, So anyways, yeah. So I'm just kind of doing that, and I'm charging, it depends. Like there was one guy, I don't know, one of my most famous clients was.
Oh, the guy that
I don't get
you don't
paid
get paid
unless
until you
you
get
get
paid.
paid.
They say
Like
that to you too.
The
like,
attorney, huh?
Yeah, so he loved Centerfold. He was always in Centerfold, girl. Or girl. I said girl. Like,
It's
no.
like, I'm not gonna get paid unless
That
you get
is
paid.
fucking funny.
I don't get paid unless you get paid.
That
Yeah.
is funny.
He had some like guy he would always bring in with him, and he has the things for
To like
brunettes.
watch.
No, he
No,
wanted
just
a
like
girl.
his buddy,
he wanted a girl.
yeah.
But see,
Oh,
Kevin
I
was
see,
into
yeah.
dark-haired girls, and at a lot of strip clubs, it's usually blondes.
When you see a guy
Okay.
like that come in, you guys fight over who gets. Like,
No,
you know who he is.
No, there was another girl named Raven. He wanted me and Raven every fucking time.
Damn.
Just because we would only fucking brunettes. It didn't matter if we were hot or not. That's his thing, is
Just
brunettes.
like brunettes.
Thing.
And what's it like to hook up with a guy that you have no attachment or feeling or anything? Is it?
And you know who he is because of his
I
fucking
don't.
shit. Oh, you didn't know.
No, I
Right
don't.
on,
I
no,
mean, like,
for
people would say that. Like, my
And you'd
boss
be like, I
would
don't
be
know
like,
what the fuck that
get your
is.
fucking ass out here. Here, he likes you. Like, my boss was a low-key pimp, too.
Jesus.
We've
Well,
had.
of course. I mean, it's
Yeah, they were like, come on,
yeah.
lady. Like, they treat you like fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
eat, man.
Meat.
Like,
Jesus.
Um,
Yeah, hooking up with a guy like
Yeah,
that you don't
so-
are not interested in.
what it's like is I call it the ozone layer.
The ozone layer.
The ozone
Okay.
That's
layer.
kind of
You've-
brilliant though.
you've
You
named it.
literally dissociate,
Yep.
and you just got to tell yourself like what's good for the goose is good for the
It's
gander.
like a means to an
this-
end.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just like I do not want to be here. However, I don't want to be there either.
You
Don't
also
think.
have to pretend that you want to be there though.
No, and most of the men that I have done things with, they knew what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
And then,
Done.
The creepy ones, like kiss my neck, tell me you love me. No,
like, no.
that's the ones where you're like, you're making my job
See,
extra
I've always
hard.
Yeah.
wondered what if they're attractive and they come in
See, I don't. That's not real, man.
like
because you
that
don't want to
doesn't
do
happen.
it because you don't
Like,
like.
no, listen, as a stripper,
Yeah.
I've had a lot of attractive men
Like if
as
you
a
like
stripper.
that, yeah, that
As
want
a
to go home, want to go
prostitute,
home
not
with
so
you.
much.
Okay, that's okay. Okay.
Like as a prostitute, there's not a whole lot of attractive men that have to pay
yeah,
Yeah.
for
unless they
sex.
want to hurt you.
Right, because it's just not hard to.
It's not hard,
Yeah, it's-
no.
if you-
But
yeah.
but as a stripper, oh, I hated it. I like it when you're old and ugly.
Yeah, because
Because I'm better than
you're
you.
the hot one.
I
Yeah,
feel
right,
good.
right.
I'm like confident. You're blowing up my ego. But when you're my peer
Yeah.
or my age or, my, level of hotness, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's like, oh, now I'm shy.
And
Oh,
yeah.
no. Oh, no.
It's intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
I had no self-worth.
Golly,
Like
girl.
deep down, but nobody.
No,
nobody
no
knew
self-worth.
that. Yeah.
No self-worth.
Hide it.
Have you noticed that life is like beginning to spiral out of control yet? Do you know at that point, like,
Oh, yes, because Sean is whooping my ass daily.
Yeah.
Because I told you, like he would get fucked up. I would go into the club. You could get a draw. Like when
Oh,
you
like
go
a-
into,
like
you
an
go
advance.
into that motherfucker owing money because you're going to cash out the DJ. You're going to cash out the bouncers. You're going to cash out the house mom.
God damn.
You're going to cash out the bar.
damn,
And there's a house fee. So you go in there like $150 already in debt.
Jesus.
I'm dead ass serious. Ask anybody that's a dancer.
Wow.
So then you go in there and you're like, okay, and then you can also you can get a draw. But when you're making $700 a night, you don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I would go in there and get a $50 draw and just run it out to him, and he would go get whatever the fuck he got. And so I go in there already in $200 in the hole.
Damn.
And and that's why sometimes I would prostitute, and sometimes I would do whatever.
Yeah.
And it was by the airport. We had a lot. I worked there the longest was at Centerfold. I think Fred, the owner, passed away, and I'm pretty sure it's not Centerfold anymore. But it's off of
Stelter?
yes,
Yeah.
by the airport.
Just a bunch of
Yeah.
hotels and motels.
Yeah,
in the
hotels,
area.
a lot of businessmen, a lot of older white
Yeah.
men.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. And if I didn't make a certain amount, if I didn't do this, he would accuse me of getting high at work, hiding money from him. He's tweaked the fuck out. I'll tweak the fuck out too, but
I mean, are you paying? You're paying him? How much you?
Yeah, I
when
paid
you-
for
but
all
when-
of this.
When
I'm
you come
funding all
home,
of
though,
this.
say
Yeah.
you come home and he's like, "Give him my cut." What do you give him?
well, what he would say is, how much money did you make that night? Sometimes he would be nice.
Are you gonna lie? Or are you gonna tell the truth?
No, I tell the truth.
Every time.
Every time. Good.
Every fucking time.
I'm manipulative.
And you're never
Or
like,
I was
fuck
manipulated.
him. I don't need him anymore.
No, I was scared of him.
Jeez.
I was a
girlfriend.
kid, man. You gotta
And you,
understand.
and
Yeah,
you would
yeah,
just
yeah.
give him.
18,
You would
19
give him.
years old when I
Give
started
him all of
fucking
it.
with I just give him my crown bag. I'm usually so fucking blitz drunk. I don't even know
Yeah,
anyway.
that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
God.
a few nights where, because all the girls carry like a crown
That's a
bag
lot of
Yeah.
fucking money to just hand over
every night.
every night.
And I didn't take a break. I didn't get a day off. I was a stripper or
Yeah.
a prostitute every night.
That's fucking.
Every night.
That is wild.
Yes. Yeah. He it was hard. I had a huge trauma bond with him, and what ended up happening with him is he went to prison for 5 years after hitting a lick on Harrisburg Pike. There's this little motel. I think I want to call it. Is it like Buckeye or something? I can't fucking remember what it's called, but
Yeah,
there,
me.
he had robbed somebody behind there, and he was on camera,
Oh.
and he had dropped a cigarette butt. So they had
Nice.
DNA and everything.
Nice.
So
World's
he,
dumbest criminal.
Double
right there.
whammy.
right.
Are you kind of like relieved?
At first, I'm struggling
Yeah.
because he's the one that got all the dope.
Yeah.
He's the one. He
Yeah.
made me think that he protected me and that he's like, this world will spit you or chew you up and spit you out, girl. And I believed him. And it's been like 4 or 5 years I've been with him.
Yeah.
And he's always got my dope.
You're all in.
There was a few
You're-
times I'd wake up in the morning and just stick my arm out and he would just get me high for the day because I was so sick.
Damn.
And he would always get it ready for me. He babied me, but used me.
Yeah, like
He
you.
groomed you is what he did.
Fucking period, yes.
That's it.
You're like a little
But
zombie.
yeah. So, he goes to prison or whatever, and I ended up getting my shit straight for a little bit, and I ended up getting a job at a temp service. I meet the father of my kids. His name's
Okay,
Steve.
so you went on the straight and narrow.
I mean, I was on Suboxone. I was doing the best I could at the
Yeah.
time. Suboxone isn't for me. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I abuse it. I sell it. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I ended up, being with that guy for 5 years, having 2 kids with him, and he ended up passing away. And just out of respect for his family and my kids, I'm not going to talk about that too
Yeah.
much.
That's cool.
But what I can tell you is we took each other through so much, like so much. And the night that he passed away, we had a protection order and a CPS, or not protection order, a CPS case open.
So he couldn't see
And
you.
we weren't even supposed to be there, let alone ODing and shit, I lost my kids the first time then.
You said he passed away in front of the children. Is that correct?
They weren't necessarily in the room.
They were just in the
They
house.
were downstairs.
God,
Or he was
that's-
downstairs, they were upstairs.
It's really hard.
And I really freaked out, man. I really freaked out because
Yeah.
I really thought that like Narcan was going to bring him back.
Yeah.
Because in my experience, that's what happens.
Yeah.
You do too much, you get Narcan.
You're fine. You go on
You're
back.
really
It's
sick
just-
for a day or two, and then you go back to normal.
Who found him?
Nobody found him. He was overdosing in front of me, and I hesitated a little bit just because I didn't want to tell my mom like, yo, we're upstairs ODing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like blowing crack in his face. I'm like trying to like shake
everything,
him,
yeah.
smack the
Anything you
fuck out of him,
can.
kick him in the nuts, whatever I gotta do, man. Nothing's working.
And you're already not supposed to be together.
And I've already been up for like 6 days, and I have a PICC line
Oh,
because
my
I had just
God.
been septic from having an abscess.
Jesus, from shooting up.
Yeah, and I'm like
Yeah.
80 pounds.
Jesus, man.
Disgusting. It's disgusted, busted. everything.
Then what do you do after? So you got 2 kids with this?
Yes, I have 2 kids with him. He ended up passing away. I lost my mind a little bit. I ended up going to Amethyst. It was contingent upon me getting my children back.
Okay.
I get a year. I get my children back. This is
How do you feel after that first year? What does it feel
Oh,
like?
you can't tell me you shit.
Yeah.
I was-
Really?
no humility.
Really?
No humility.
What was it like? Your little like party phase? Like that's how do you justify
I
it?
really thought that losing my kids was going to be enough for me to
Okay.
get it. You couldn't tell me I couldn't.
Yeah.
That my kids weren't enough, man.
So you thought once you got that year and your kids that
Yeah.
I'm not
And
sure.
Amethyst is a hard place to like get a year at. I mean, they have like they have. I don't want to say they're strict, but they have certain like criteria you have to meet in order to live there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they were super strict.
Yeah. But you made it
Super
through a
strict.
year.
Oh, yeah.
somehow.
Well, it's up to a 5-year program.
Yeah, yeah.
And I literally did the year that they made contingent upon me. And once that was up, I had met Carl actually through this place called Breaking Point. And I was like my second or third time in Breaking Point. I meet Carl there. He has a girlfriend. My baby dad just died.
This is your current husband, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We were just friends. Like, not even really friends. We're just like, we knew each other type shit. We're like friends on Facebook, but like we didn't really. And his girlfriend lived in a sober house with me. And she would take me to go dropping stuff. And sometimes she would have him do it because she had to go work or whatever. And she's the only one out of car. And he's from Cincinnati, and he's from Cincinnati. He grew up in Adams County, and when he went into his addiction, it was back in Cincinnati.
Okay.
He's sober now, obviously, but yeah, his story's wild too. But he came up here. We met coincidentally through treatment, but somehow there was this picture of all of us that was in this treatment center, and there's only 3 of us alive left.
And
it was his best friend.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's like 12 of us in the photo. You know, like a little treatment group.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 12 of us in the photo, and 3 of us are still here.
Yeah.
Me, his best friend at the time, and him.
That photo on the walls, same thing, dude. On my right, I'm crouched down. He's dead, and up top you got. I know at least 3 of them. I know they're incarcerated at the bare minimum. If they hadn't passed away, and like in between. I know I'd seen them in jail, but it's just like the cycle is.
Yeah,
it's relentless.
and they're not playing jails, institutions, and
That's it.
Literally,
Literally the only way is out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you end up getting your kids back after the year?
Yes, I did. But in the middle of that year, I had been building a foundation with my husband. I couldn't leave. So they had these things, and I don't know what it's like anymore because it's owned by Alvethis now. Or
Albus.
Alvis. Wait, Alvethis is what I call it because it's Amethyst and Alvethis.
Okay.
So it's owned by Alvis now, but when this was happening, it wasn't. And there was hope phase. There was hope phase, foundation phase. Like they had all these different phases. You can't go nowhere in hope phase. And I was like, man, you got to promise me. Like we've been talking every night. We're like, oh my God, you know. And I'm just like, you got to promise me when I get out, we're gonna go on a date. And then, you know, and then by the time this happens, like we've already said, I love you. Like, I love this man.
And you never went on a real date?
Never. Yeah. I know what he looks like. I know him in real life. We had a friendship, and then I went to Amethyst, and then his baby, the girl he was with, passed away.
God, man.
And then my baby dad passed away. He had already been passed away when I met Carl. And long story short, and the funny story about him is, like, I was snuck out of Amethyst to go meet him. And he's like, I'm going to pick you up and swing you around and kiss you. So, but when this happens, I'm like, looking for counselors and
not
shit.
enjoying it at all.
I'm like, get in the car. And he's like content, or like, he's going to pick me up and swing me around. He busted my fucking eye and gave me a black eye. Because he's trying to make it. I was like, they're coming.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah. And we just, I don't know. We've been together ever since. And I ended up getting my kids back, and then we moved in together, and then we ended up getting high together.
Oh, how long we
were probably high together for 2 years.
Damn.
But it was so bad, man. It was so bad.
And then, like, who does that?
So you built a life, and then how long did you have?
I probably had 2 years sober before.
Who decided, like, let's get high? Or did he get high?
How did
like, I'm getting
so
high
he
now?
hit me up one day. He texted me. He said, I got some dope. And then he pulled in the driveway.
Oh.
And I had this decision. And, you know, rigs were 2 for $5 back in the day. So he had 2 rigs and some dope. And I'm like, I can either get high and keep him, or I can stay sober and live without him. And I just couldn't fathom that because I was codependent.
Yeah. So you picked up the dope.
Yeah.
Jesus. And you just off.
Damn, you could have died. What the fuck?
Bro.
We're addicts, bro. We don't care.
Addicts.
We'll worry about that tomorrow.
We'll
worry about that tomorrow.
Try some sort of fucking harm prevention or something.
Died.
Like,
I have
shit.
died a million times.
Did y'all at least hit and hold the Narcan to make sure the other person didn't fall out or anything?
No, we didn't. We really didn't.
Fuck.
No.
How long do you think it took you to, like, All right. He's
So
got
I
the
can tell you
dope.
this: we have been saving for a house. I think we had like 50 or 60,000 saved.
Oh my fucking god.
Bro, we was like balling. We were going to strip clubs, taking Ubers, doing lines in the back, drinking,
yep.
living it up. We go to the trap house and be like, get her some dope
Staycation,
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're the Oprah Winfrey of the trap house. Like, you
Yes.
get a dope, you get
Like,
a dope.
yeah.
Everybody's got a dope.
And then,
That shit goes so fucking
and
fast.
then a month later, you're like, hey man, can I get a cigarette?
Yeah, remember that one time? Can I get
Remember
a
that time I got
rinse?
you some dope?
Yeah.
God.
Don't say I never did nothing for you. Man.
Damn.
Why did you guys get back in? Like, was there a low that
So
you
what
Yeah.
I can tell you about him is he had his own company and he got overwhelmed. And he couldn't handle it, man.
Yeah.
And he was just hiring these random people to like fill in and do work for him. And one of these people had dropped some of their dope out of their pocket when he was climbing up a ladder. And he was like, hey man, can you get me some of that?
And that was it?
That was
Wow.
And that sucks. Like, that's how it works, though. It's just
Yeah,
that kind
that
of
quick. It
that
is-
kinda
it is
thing.
that quick.
it. Yeah.
when
Jesus.
so you guys get clean together.
Yes, but man, we went through it. We went through it.
Yeah,
Because
tell us
Carl
about that
is-
2 years just
he's-
in a short stint. How was that?
He's only ever seen me sober. He knows that I told him like A, B, and C happened, and this
Yeah.
is who I am. I almost feel like you know those werewolf movies where they're like, "Don't let me out, no
Yeah.
matter what I
Lock
say."
me down, yeah.
Here's a silver bullet. Like I had told him this, but he really didn't. I don't know. He couldn't fathom it. Oh, he found out.
He found out what Amber's
He
really
found
about.
the fuck out. Yes,
what's
I
that,
beat
Amber?
his ass. I'm a fighter when I drink. I'm very aggressive. I went full blown. I was a prostitute. I told him straight up, I'm going out. If you don't like
Whoa.
it, you can leave.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck.
How,
Nothing.
how did he react to that?
Oh, he was fucking livid. He was sad. We would fight. He would leave. He would come back. We were chaos, man. I would beat the shit out of
Jeez.
him. He would push me down. He would never hit me, but he would always like try to like push me off.
yeah,
of
keep
me.
you
Yeah.
back.
It was just crazy. It was crazy. And somehow we ended up living back at my mom's in the basement. And this is where I started to lose something I had never lost before, my humanity. I would never come out of that basement. I wouldn't shower or anything. So you know how like there's like a hot water tank downstairs
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
the washer and dryer?
Yep.
I would unhook it and then wash up down there.
Take like a little bird bath. And
Like disgusting,
Yeah.
dude. Like fucking disgusting. Like pee in the drain hole.
Yeah.
Like I didn't give a fuck. Like I was disgusting. I had lost all
I
humanity.
can't even picture you doing that.
Oh, dude,
I
I could show
literally
you
cannot
pictures.
even
I could show you
picture you
pictures of me.
doing
I
that.
was disgusting.
And a perfectly
Disgusting.
good shower upstairs, right?
Right. I
Yeah.
just can't fathom going up and facing
I don't
want to
be seen.
I couldn't fathom facing my mom and
Man,
my
I get
kids.
that. Yeah.
Couldn't fathom it. My mom had
Wow.
custody of my kids, and they're upstairs, and I'm down here.
And
doing
he
this.
is he living down there too?
And that went on for 2 years, like that, like back in it.
Yeah. Well, not the entire time was at my mom's, but yeah, we were like that for a good while.
Who decided to get
Him.
clean? Him again. He's
He
like,
couldn't
listen,
take
we
it
gotta
anymore.
get our shit together.
Yeah, he really couldn't. He really couldn't take it anymore. He was traumatized.
Are you into the recovery idea at that point?
Yes and no. I always kind of had the mindset when you do sex work, I just it's really hard to let it go because I'm just sitting on money, man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's kind of
yeah.
like
Literally.
it's so hard.
Literally,
it's
so much
hard.
money. Yeah.
Like, and I had a lot of sugar
They're golden
daddies.
fucking handcuffs.
Yeah, so our friend Matt had actually. This is the funny story because I was so pissed. We bought 2 single cigarettes. It's 2 for $1, right? And we're in the car with Matt. He's taking us to Maryhaven, and fucking Carl smoked both fucking single cigarettes. He's up there.
He got them both.
I was like, let me hit that.
Like,
And,
bro,
he
can I get a
smoked
butt?
both single cigarettes.
Damn.
I was pissed. So, but anyways, like we go and I try it, man. I knew my heart wasn't in it. I kept calling my sugar daddy, having him bring me shit, having him bring me this. Carl's pissed. He's like, if you want to be with me, you got to stop this. I don't want to fucking do this anymore. And I ended up leaving.
Left treatment.
And the last thing that happened to me that made me leave, this sugar daddy particular, I'm not going to tell you his name, but he owns Mezzi's. It's a restaurant. Yeah, he's one of those, pretend you love me.
Oh
Creepy.
yeah, the creepy. Yeah.
Yeah. I lived with him, and he just told me some really disturbing things, like he was attracted to 11-year-old girls and things of that nature. He would just tell me really disturbing things, and I didn't want to be there anymore.
Fuck, man.
And I put on this really cute outfit, what I thought was cute, Okay, I'm high as fuck. I'm doing loads of crack, dude. I'm doing so much crack because this dude's buying me whatever I want,
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
And I remember putting a rock this big on my
Just a
stem,
fucking
Damn, the
huge
boulder.
rock.
and I was sitting in a computer chair, and I remember just spinning off and falling over in the computer chair. I was so.
Wom 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 wom.
But I just
fucking
literally,
spinning.
yeah, bell ringer, man. So and I'm just like not happy. I miss Carl. I know I could be sober. I miss my kids. I miss my mom.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You know, I'm sitting at this dude's house with a pool and like all this stuff, and it's like empty, and I'm
And
like
you're
sad.
miserable on the inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hang myself.
That's your plan.
That's my plan. I know that.
You meant it.
Yes. Oh fuck yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for some reason, like I
Couldn't do
couldn't
it.
stop thinking about Carl.
Mm.
You know, I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I just said, I'm going to call him and just tell him maybe there's a chance that we could work this out. Maybe I could be sober. Like I wanted it for him. I didn't want it for myself yet.
Mm-hmm.
Even this one, I didn't want it for myself. And he's like, where are you? I'm coming right now. I'm going to get you. He took me to South Ohio. It's a fucking meeting hall on the South Side. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it.
Yep.
And I thought I looked good. And everybody's like, wow, Amber, you look like shit.
That's an ego killer.
Oh, man. I was so high. And I'm like, I miss you guys. What are you doing? They're like, you're on crack. I'm like, yeah, so what? What's good? Like, it was just a lot. Yeah. But that was when I started to think that maybe I could do. And that's when I went on this, like, relapse tour. Like 2018, 2019, just call it like the World Relapse Tour.
Yeah.
Because I went to every fucking treatment center, relapse, go to this treatment center,
And then,
relapse, go to this sober living, relapse. And the worst,
Why do you think that was?
because I wanted it for him.
Yeah.
I didn't want it for me.
Yeah, you were ready.
And the worst time I ever had was actually not the worst time I ever had. My bottom was not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. My bottom was not that bad. So it started out, Carl goes to Florida for this men's retreat, whatever. I don't have my reason for staying sober isn't here anymore. So I go get cracked. And for some reason, I put some Fetty on my stem and I'm like, I'm doing it up, man. I'm doing the most. And I think I'm going to do some fucking yoga. And I'm in a sober house on the
Do
hilltop.
some yoga.
So I get in a lotus position.
What?
I swear to God, I can't make this up. And then I nod out for 6 hours and I wake up and I can't walk. I'm like, I'm fucking.
You're still
Oh
in the
my
fucking
God.
position when
Your
you're
Yes.
fucking legs are
Wow.
asleep. Everything's
Oh
asleep.
my
Your whole
God.
body's asleep.
Bro.
Every 2 years, my legs will just go out and I can't walk because I fucked my back up so bad. So I called 911. They're like, you mean to tell me you're 31 years old and you can't walk? I said, I don't know. I don't know what I did. I was doing yoga. I
Going
didn't
hard on yoga.
Fuck the heroin and shit. I'm not going to tell them about that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm just doing yoga.
Yeah.
So when that happened, I was already up north because they took me to they took me to, I forget what hospital they wanted. I wanted to go there because I thought they would give me dope.
Yeah.
So they give me some pills.
Yeah.
So long story short, I'm already up north. So I'm like, oh my God, I have a sugar daddy that lives on 25th in Cleveland.
Oh,
I'm going to call him up. And then
God.
I'm hanging out there. He takes me to go get my car back at the sober house. I steal all the rent money out of the sober box. Everybody's
Sick.
rent money and shit. And
Right.
I did that. I kicked it down like Chuck Norris and shit.
Is it like one of those like food
It's a
pantry
little lot
things?
box.
Okay.
Like
Where's
a
it at?
little
On the
metal-
house or on the?
It's why they have like a little office in the sober living.
Seems like a terrible idea on their behalf. You
Well, a
know?
lot of people would pay with not checks. What
Money
are the
order.
The money orders.
money orders?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I knew a place
Yeah.
that would cash them for me.
Damn.
Oh,
So
What'd you get? What was
you
it
had
like?
someone who would cash a
Weber.
money order in anybody's
She's got a guy
name.
for everybody.
Bro,
Everything.
we all do.
Yeah.
Don't you
I mean,
know?
yeah, we do. That's
so
true.
that's what I was doing.
That's just a highly federally illegal. I mean, that's some serious.
Bro,
fucking,
so is selling Newports for your food stamps.
That's,
Yeah, it's true.
that's different. That's.
Well,
Crime is a
I know
crime.
some, but
He's going to
anyway.
the feds. He gets caught doing that. I'm just serious. That's serious. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like that's
for
serious
sure.
shit.
What was I about to say? Oh, so I go back to his spot, whatever, and I'm at this point. I've used up all the money I could get. Because you're right, some of them I couldn't get off. Some of them were cash, some of them were money orders, some of them I couldn't always get off. But anyways, there's a place on Weber I used to go to. I'm all used up. Everybody in there's had me. Everybody in there's sick of my shit. All my money's dried up. And this dude has a girlfriend, and she's about to come home at some point. She works, she's like a nurse. So she works like a few days and then she's off a few days. He's like, well, she's coming home. You got to go. You got to go, Amber. And I'm like, it's February, man.
It's fucking cold out there.
Let me just, because now mind you, I was in a sober house. Now I have nowhere to go. So I'm like, just let me do one more shot and then I will leave, I promise. Well, what ends up happening is I wake up, they're stuffing ice on my pants. I can't walk and there's all these men around me and I had overdosed. And I had broken my ankle from when I fell.
Oh my God.
And they're like, oh, thank God she's alive. But now you got to
But you got to get the fuck out of here, Amber.
And they carry me out because I tell them I can't walk. And I ended up driving some way to my mom's. My mom lived on 15th. This is on 25th. Yeah. So
with a broken ankle.
Yeah, and my mom, I wasn't allowed around my kids. I had given them back to her. I was a danger to them.
Yeah.
And my dad works at Rumpke down the street on 11th, and he was on his way to work, and it was 4 a.m. He said, "What the fuck? Go in the house before you freeze to death." So I go in there, my mom, and I kind of hide behind the couch. I don't want to look at her, and she's like, "Do you need to use my phone?" And that was the first time she had ever talked to me, and I think that was like her polite way of saying, "Get the fuck out of my house."
Yeah.
So I call somebody. They take me to Net Care. Through Net Care, then I go to this place in the Bottoms. I think it's called Base Camp or some weird shit. And then I get into this place in Dayton. It's called the Courage House, and that's where I started to do the real work.
That's when you like
That's
finally
where it
was
finally
like
fucking happened.
That's when I started to realize, dude, because I had been told to shut up or you got to leave, Amber, or doing this, but I had never been carried out of the fucking trap house before. Like, get out.
You're not welcome at the trap house. That's an all new. That's an
pretty
all new
bad.
low.
Well,
right
yeah,
there.
and it wasn't just that. What really hit for me was what usually took me months or up to a year to lose. I had lost in a matter of 4 days.
Damn.
My dignity, my money,
All
my
of
place
it.
to live,
Wow.
my everything,
God.
everything.
It's a hell of a wake up call.
Yeah. What a wow. What
It
a
was
story
terrible.
with so many twists and turns.
And it just happened to be
It's-
motherfucking Valentine's Day.
And then you say you've been clean since then.
Yeah, so it was the 3rd that I had smoked crack that night, and then on the 14th is when I walked into my mom's house.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it was like 4 a.m. So
Yeah. So
And
technically.
Clint's doing his thing.
who?
Sorry, did I mispronounce your husband's name?
The husband.
Oh, Carl. No, Carl's sober,
Jesus,
man.
I'm so sorry. He's been sober.
Oh
He
yeah,
got
Carl's
sober a
sober and
couple of
doing
months
good.
before
Good
you.
for Carl.
Yeah, he's doing good.
So he like got
he
his
had
shit
his own
together.
apartment and shit. So, anyways, I go in there and then I go to Lighthouse. But in between Lighthouse and the Courage House, at the time got the time that I got out of the Courage House to Lighthouse, there's like this 2 days in between, and I went in there pregnant. This is where my
Oh no.
With Carl's baby.
Oh yeah.
Wow. And that's the kid we were talking about earlier.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. So you're
Okay.
clean now.
So what is it?
You're barely clean now, right? And you find
Yes,
out you're pregnant.
and then Carl overdoses and relapses,
Jesus.
Oh my God.
and the dog finds him, and I like.
The dog finds him.
Yeah, we had a bully named Roscoe, and so I would talk to him every day. I'm living at Lighthouse and I'm pregnant, and I would talk to him like every day by 8 a.m, every day. And it's 11, and he's not answering. He's not answering. I don't have a car. I'm in group. I'm poor as fuck. So I just beg anybody to go. And my friend Erin and her boyfriend at the time went up there, and Roscoe was calling at the door, and he like took him upstairs and showed him. And they told me there was like dog shit and needles everywhere and
Wow,
shit.
buddy.
And, like,
So he wasn't actually.
no, he had actually his proteins had started to break down, and his
So he was on the way to death.
oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was disgusting. Like
So
the back
it
of him
was-
looked like jelly.
It was actually worse
It was
than.
fucking weird.
Bro.
So he wasn't getting his shit together.
No, he was initially for like the year that I was just all fucked up going to
Yeah,
every
yeah,
treatment
right.
center.
Then
Like,
you get
And
clean.
then
He
you
has
get
to slip.
in, and then
Yeah.
he slips.
and that's when I realized I was doing this for me, and it wasn't because I was pregnant, because I had used with both pregnancies.
Yeah.
But this time when he got high, I didn't. Something had clicked. Something. So
Yeah,
I woke up
something
one day and it was
changed.
for me for once.
Yeah.
I don't know when the fuck it happened.
Yeah.
But it did.
Because that's such an easy excuse to get
Yeah.
high. So it's
yeah.
the
Oh,
most
yeah.
obvious
Oh, yeah.
one out there. Like,
Right. So yeah, it was just like I don't know when it clicked, but it did.
And then you're how far along pregnant are you?
I would say at that time, I think I was about 5 months.
Do you give birth while you're in treatment or while you're still in Lighthouse?
So he ends up getting sober after that,
Okay.
staying sober, and he's been sober ever since. And he had an apartment at the time, and I just moved in with him because Lighthouse told me I had to
You
leave.
can't be there while you're
I'm like,
pregnant. Yeah,
after
yeah.
8 months, you gotta go because it's too
Yeah.
scary.
Risky.
You can't be giving birth up in here with a Lighthouse baby.
right.
So you give birth, right?
And it was COVID.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was fucking
Oh,
COVID.
Jesus,
jeez.
It was
girl.
COVID, man.
Ugh.
Gross.
COVID was so annoying.
So yeah, what happens when you give birth? What do you find out? Because your
So-
daughter's special needs.
So
right?
at 6 months, they're like, every time you're here, the baby's in the same position. She hasn't moved. I think something's going on. I want you to see a specialist. Go to Riverside.
Okay.
So my OB sends me there. They're like, we're going to monitor it. So the next 3 months, they're like, we think we know what's wrong. They have a whole team. She had a whole team of specialists waiting up. She has, it's called arthrogryposis multiplex congenita.
Okay, and now put that in layman's terms.
AMC.
Okay.
Just say AMC.
AMC.
So
Yeah.
what is that? And normal
So it is
people
where
talk?
you are born with contractures on their joints. Now, my daughter has in her extremities. There's people in their jaws.
Oh,
their
so you can't
neck.
move your joints
She's
in your
lucky. Some people have it way worse than hers. Think about they have to break your jaw if it's in your jaw so you can eat as a baby.
Right.
Ooh.
Can you imagine being a brand new baby and having to break your jaw?
At least you wouldn't remember it.
No, hell no.
So then she can't bend her elbows or knees,
No.
correct?
Now she has a fake elbow. Not fake, but we made
Like,
it.
Okay.
We surgically
What's
made
that?
it.
Yeah.
Like, what's that hit you? How's that hit you? Because you
Dude,
want your
she
baby to be
saved
perfect,
me.
right? You want your
What
baby,
do-
like you want your baby to be like perfect, and then
At
you
first, I was
find out.
heartbroken. I mean, I had to come around and accept the idea. It took me a while.
Yeah.
And when I had the C-section, because of the way she was formed, I had to have a C-section. My doctor was like, now remember what we talked about. This is like,
Yeah, this is gonna be.
don't freak
different.
out.
It's
I'm
gonna
put
be
it on your
different.
chest. Because
Yeah.
C-section had that big screen up. And like,
Oh
you can,
yeah.
yeah, I loved her immediately. She saved me.
Mm.
Really,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Yes. I get emotional. She's...
It's good.
Isn't it weird how like the God or whatever the world works, the universe,
Yes.
whatever it is, like puts like something that some might see as like a bad thing, right? Having like a disabled
No.
child as like turns out to be a blessing
Yeah.
after all.
Oh,
No,
dude, she
always.
has taught me way more than anything. All my kids have taught me something.
Yeah.
But, dude, just sit the fuck down. Stop trying to do too much. Like, you are enough. You can handle anything. You've got this. Like, just so many lessons. And I was a really shallow person before. I was a stripper. I made my,
You
I made
manipulated
moves and I
human
made I
beings,
stayed
yeah.
afloat via looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? And I was just this really fucking shallow person, man. And, yeah, she's just taught me so much. So much.
It's good.
How old is she now?
She's 4.
4.
Yeah.
And you have all your kids back now, correct?
Yes, I just got custody of them.
Oh, and yeah, you told me something
I
crazy.
got custody of their... Yeah, so my mother told me, since this was my second time losing him, that I had to have 5 years at least, and we would talk about it. I got 5 years. I got him back. I'll have 6 years.
5 years.
Valentine's Day.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I get mom where
I still
she's
don't
coming
know
from.
shit, though, man.
No.
I
That's,
still don't know shit.
That's fucking fantastic.
It is weird. Time goes by, and
Yes.
when I was like you said, when I had 1 year, I was the man. I knew it
Couldn't
all. I
tell
knew
me
everything. Even now, yeah, I'm a totally different human.
Yes,
I know nothing.
definitely.
Like I feel like I know. There's so much to learn. It's,
Oh my
it's
God.
never ending.
Do you guys like Game of Thrones?
It's,
Never
I'm,
seen it,
I'm not.
unfortunately.
I've seen some of
What?
it. but I
I'm
haven't
not
watched it
opposed
all
to
the way
watching. I
through.
just don't ever have time to do
Well,
it.
there's this girl in there, and she's like, "You know nothing, Jon Snow,"
Mm.
and I'm a dork, and and that's what I love about sobriety too. Is like I'm authentically myself. Like I'll
Yeah.
beat your ass,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna listen to
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah.
I love show tunes. I love musicals. I love, I'm a dork. I love mythology
You're,
and like
you're a human being.
I know, but I would not accept that about myself.
But you're
I was
okay with being that.
Yes, I was a thug. That's what I thought. I was a
Yeah.
thug, but I really wasn't a thug.
Yep.
My old counselor used to call us thug-a-muffins.
like a muffin.
Like you think you're a thug, but you're a muffin. You soft.
Be so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell that to my 14-year-old stepkid all the time. He thinks he's like,
Oh, thug 'em
like, bro, I'm gonna go drop you off in the real hood.
Like a muffin.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go drop you off in
Yeah,
Cleveland
right,
in 23rd
right.
and
Oh,
tell
Fuck it,
baby.
take him
throw,
Mount
throw up your
Vernon.
signs there.
Take him
and
to
see
Mount
how-
Vernon, see how that
Yeah,
goes.
see how
Do
far-
a
Oh
run
my
lemonade
god.
stands.
Well, you don't want him to die.
I don't.
Okay,
but
that's
I wanted
a
to
good
know,
point.
like, bro,
You don't
you're,
want him to die.
It's not
you
taking him
are
Mount
butter
Vernon.
on a warm summer day. You were just soft. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That's
is wild,
funny.
girlfriend. Thank you. Thank you for coming out here. That
Give
was,
us a message for the people watching, because viewers who are still using do watch, and the messages do help. So if there's anything you could tell somebody who's still using, what would you say?
You're worth saving. Period. I didn't know that. I thought it was the bottom of a shoe print, but you're not. And you can do so much and help so many. You're worth it. Your life is worth it. And you can be the person that you're meant to be. I get emotional because it's wild to me how much I've changed and grown and how many people I've helped just by osmosis.
And
You're a life coach.
It's true.
Yeah.
You're a life coach. That's
Yes.
fucking nuts, right?
It is crazy. It's crazy. It's just weird. I wrote a gratitude journal. I couldn't even believe I did that. Like my second year of sobriety.
That's cool.
Like, and I don't even, it's not even in print anymore because I didn't want to copyright it and keep paying for it because I wasn't making no fucking money off of it. But just to say I fucking did it, right?
You
You
did
know,
Hey,
like,
you gave it a shot. No regrets.
I did, right? I did.
Fuck yeah.
It's just crazy. But my favorite job is just being myself. That's what I have to do today is be myself so that people feel free to be themselves.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
I like it. Well, thank you.
Thank you guys for having me. This is
appreciate
fun.
it.
Yeah.
This is super
was
simple. We
awesome.
could talk about everything.
Right?
No.
Well, it's not as bad. I was like,
I think you should do a podcast
Easy.
about Waffle House.
Waffle House.
The crazy shit that
They'd
goes
love
on
that.
in
Oh,
Waffle
dude,
House.
I probably got some Waffle House fucking stories.
Who does it?
Yeah.